Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rikakadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahawashi being the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, Yahawashi means He delivers and He saves. This is the Omen Nomen, meaning He's going to live out the Omen Nomen. And when you go into the scriptures, like Genesis 49, all of the 12 tribes had an Omen Nomen. This is how we can recognize them in detail in the year 2024. And so Yahawashi, just like Yahawada, Yahawada means Yahweh praise. You see, this is how we know that the tribe of Judah is the descendants of slaves, the so-called blacks, African Americans in America, who has this gospel music, a whole genre of music that inspires all of the rest of the singers in the world. And these are the top singers and praisers of God in the world. Nobody can compete with Aretha Franklin, R. Kelly, Whitney Houston, Patti LaBelle, Beyonce. All of these people learn in those churches singing with the tribe of Judah. And so when you go into the Omen Nomen of Yahawashi in Matthew 1 and 21, it say He was going to save His people and deliver His people. Now, when you go into the curses, it tells you why it says He would deliver them from their sins. Because Deuteronomy 28 and the last verse of Deuteronomy 28, because Deuteronomy 28 is when Yahweh says in Deuteronomy 30 that they will call to mind the Lord in the midst of their their blessings and their curses. So in the midst of the blessing and the curse, you're gonna call these things to mind in the land of your captivity. You see, and so this is what Deuteronomy 28 consists of: the blessings and the curses of the Israelites. And so when you go into Deuteronomy 28 and 68, it says, the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships, that's slave ships. By the way thereof I spake unto you, you shall see it no more again, and there you will be sold unto your enemies for bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you or redeem you. See, no man is going to redeem the Israelites. It's going to be Yahawashi, a Mashiach, see, who they even call Jesus Christ, and He's the one that's going to redeem and save the nation of Israel. This is His purpose. This is His Omen Nomen. This is the plan that the Most High set up for Him. Okay? When you go into John 11 and get it out of the Lord's mouth, it says, verse 49, it says, and one of them named Caiaphas, being high priest that same year, said unto them, you know nothing at all, neither consider that it is expedient for us that one man shall die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not. See, the whole nation is the issue. So this is why He's going to say two different parts of this whole nation. It says in 51, and this spake He not of Himself, but being high priest that year, He prophesied that Yahawashi would die for that nation. And for not that nation only, but also that, so what He's adding, He's not adding these heathens. He's going to add on some people, and it's a specific criteria that He's adding on to these people. He says, but also He should gather together in one the children of God, that were scattered abroad. So the scattered, the one that's scattered, he's going to add them to that nation that Yahawashi is dying for, that he's saving, that he's delivering from the sins and from the captivity which the sins cause, and from the curses that the sins cause. Because he said, once you sin against me and break my commandment, then these curses is going to fall upon you. Now, when you go into, let me get one more, Revelations 11. I'm going to start with 11. It's saying, after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. So that 3 days and a half is talking about the time of slavery that they've been here in Babylon, mainly. Some of the main times is during after 1492, when the Renaissance period came into play, and they bringing them right on up into Babylon. This is what Micah chapter 4 and 10 is talking about. And it says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither, and they ascended up to heaven in the cloud, and their enemies beheld them. This is how he's going to save the nation of Israel and deliver them from their sins. See, he's going to save them from their captivity, from the hand of their enemies, and bring them up into the chariots in the sky. See, not just focusing on sin and some spiritual bondage. Yes, he's going to wake them up with the spirit of life from God spiritually, but he's also physically going to bring them up into the chariots and save them physically from their captivity. So this is not a Christian church it's talking about, and it's not a Muslim mosque. It's talking about the nation of Israel, descendants of slaves. When you go into Acts, what is it? Acts chapter 2 and 17, which goes back to Joel 2, 27, 28, and 32. It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days, saith God, I will pour my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy. Now, when you go to 18, it says, and my servants and my handmaids. When you go into those Greek words, and when you go to the Hebrew, it's talking about a bondman and a bondwoman. Slaves, people that's in captivity. That's what Deuteronomy 28 and 68 was talking about. This is who the Spirit is going to come on, and they're going to be saved out of captivity. This is what Joel 3 is talking about. The Israelites being saved out of captivity. See? Because they scattered them and parted the land. World War 3 is going to be about the Israelites being saved from their captivity. Salaki. And so this is what the scriptures is talking about, not about a Christian church and people believing on Yahawashi and him dying and being resurrected. That's not the focus of the whole situation. See, it's a bigger picture. Yeah, it's a part of the picture, but it's a bigger picture that's being played out. But I just wanted to bring that out. All praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahawashi, Bashem, Kakadash. So honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.